Hello guys, so welcome to today's session for #30FC. We will be continuing from where we stopped yesterday on the 7 but 8 step method to achieving your goal as a developer. So yesterday we stopped at deadlines, where we talked about how it's important to set deadlines to the milestones you have already um, set. Okay, to set deadlines to them, and then also a working schedule alongside the deadline. Yeah, because without a working schedule, you might be passing away time and not know that the time is useful time that should be used for something else. So today we will be talking. Today we'll be discussing um steps 6 and 7. So today we'll be discussing step 6 and step 7. So step 6 is to act. Okay, so after you have set deadlines, the next thing you want to do is to go ahead and act. Okay, so enough talking. We've basically been learning so much. But here, step 6, the thing you want to do is actually go ahead and act. Now that you, according to step 1, you've defined your goal to a simple sentence, you resolved it to a simple sentence, you've written it down, and now you're very much conscious of it. You've broken it down into enough small steps, um, GitHub, and then created issues for them on GitHub. And then you've organized it into based on sequence and priority into milestones, and you set deadlines to those milestones. So now is the time to actually now go ahead and act. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to act on the very first day. The very first day you set your deadline. That is the day you actually want to actually act. Okay, and for GitHub, acting means making a commit. So a commit, for those of us that may not be conversant with what a commit is like that first change is like a change, okay, to your repo. So you want to go ahead and just make that small change, no matter how no matter how small it is. So my advice would be to uh, tackle your first issue. Okay, so the issues that you've come up with based on sequence and priority, you want to go ahead and just tackle that first issue. So you just want to complete on the same day. It's very important. You want to complete on the same day that you set your deadline. Okay. Okay. So that will bring us back to something about issues. So you really want to when you that's I think that's step 3, when you're creating your issues, because you want to be able to at least do you want to be able your issues should be in such a way that you should be able to do at least 2 issues in a day, and so much that on a hard day you at least do 1 issue a day. Okay, so that's how you want to break down your issues. So on a hard day, even if like the worst comes to the worst, you actually get to do at least 1 issue. So that's basically how you want to do your issues for when you're listing them out in step 3. And yeah, so key points. Start same day, no matter how small the commit. We already said that part. You want to let the project occupy you. Okay, you want to think about it very often. You want to brainstorming when you're off your system, and when you're on your system, actually get to work and not maybe like read WhatsApp messages or browse the internet or something like that. You want to actually, according to this working schedule that you set here, you want to keep to that working schedule. So when it's time to work, you want to put everything aside and just work on that project. And then you want to move quickly. Okay. You want to move quickly because it still has that thing to do with momentum. Okay. So when you move quickly, it just increases your momentum, and then it really gets you to accomplish things a lot faster. Okay, and then you do not want to delay, because procrastination is a thief of time and indeed your life. So you want to not put things up for later, but you want to do them now, 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 now. Maybe even yesterday. Okay, so it's okay. One thing I believe is there are two times to do a thing. You can either do it before time or you can do it after. So truth of the matter is you can't actually like do something at the exact time, because to do that you actually need like uh the most accurate time in this world. I don't know who has that, but no matter how much you try, you either are going to do something, like start doing a thing or finish start doing it most likely either like seconds before or seconds after, or maybe microseconds before, microseconds after. One for one thing, we do not have the most perfect timepiece in the world, so it's just inevitable. So the best time to do stuff is before time. Okay, so if you could make your uh commits and finish up your deadlines way before the time, then that's like really good. That's top notch. Okay. So what you would have gotten from this step is that you would have come up with commit. Okay, you'd have made your first commit on GitHub. You would have made your first commit on GitHub. You would have made that change. Okay, and you'll be ready to go. All right. All right. So on to the next step. Okay. So after you've made that first commit, you've closed the day with the first commit. The next thing you will want to do is to add. Okay. So like I said, resolve to close at least one issue per day. So like I said earlier, you want to arrange your issues, the small steps you talked about in step three, when you're listing out small steps to achieve up to that will get you that needed to accomplish the goal. You want those issues to be in such a way that you can accomplish at least two in a day. Okay, so worst comes to the worst, you do one on each day. So yeah, so just resolve to do at least one issue every day, at least, and then on a good day, definitely the two issues. And the truth is like adding every day develops builds momentum. So there's this law of motion that says a body will continue in state of rest or of uniform motion in a straight line up unless acted upon by an external force. So if you build that habit, uh, habituation also, if you build that habit of like adding every day, it's just a lot easier to do the same thing the next day. But if you like slack, it becomes a lot harder to actually like add every day. Yeah. So okay, so in turn, that momentum that you build up by adding one issue at least, or ideally two every day, will in turn inspire and energize you, and it will make, like I said, to make it easier to walk towards the goal. So it's important that again, I'm repeating this again, to make your waking and sleeping thoughts, because whatever your mind can conceive and believe, you can definitely achieve it. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So you just want to keep adding, making those commits and closing those issues. Okay, closing every bit of those issues. You want to just keep making those commits and closing every bit of those issues. Okay, yeah. So that's it for today. Um, tomorrow we'll be talking about accountability. So that is the end of the seventh method, but I just discovered that there's one more thing that's really important, and that's what we'll discuss tomorrow. Accountability. Yeah. So like before today, like every day we've been doing this. There's a task for this session, and you definitely find it in the Google Drive folder. So just head on there and fill that up, and yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. And above all, like the awesome things we will complete during this program. So yeah, thank you guys. I really appreciate your signing up for this program and participation. Have a nice day. Almost. Enjoy the rest of the day.